Hey everyone, welcome to the video. So being at 4 ER now, we have a few options moving forward. We could either save towards 5 ER or get some other tech. And in that case, I would say Rudy is a pretty good unlock. Seen some hits where use his bomb stuff and get really fast times. We don't really want to wait right now, so end up just unlocking him. Can max him out. That's pretty important so you get his full damage and try out a few hits. Since his bomb stuff also scales with troop damage, I was thinking we can switch this to TD. Not only that, but we can bring in maybe some more rifles to do a little damage, since now we can't drop all the RCs right off the bat. Especially as you go towards 5 ER, I think this TD is the way to go, because we don't have any other troop damage until all the way at 7. So might want to stick with the other one for at least a bit. And our first match, we got this 4 ER. I noticed with Rudy, he's pretty strong when you take him to that sky shield area, but at least in this space, not using too many flares. You can also take a few RCs to already work on these ERs, because then if you just drop them on the right side, they'll naturally go that way. And over here, maybe one rifle on each side for those boom cannons. One for this one, then over here. And early on flaring, I think 3 RCs for that boom cannon. And a rifle because eventually it'll go to the other one. So we'll start like this. Use one turret. Distract that boom cannon, the other rifle can go. And when the flare is almost done, we'll drop the other troops. 2 RCs over there, Rudy and 1 on the right side. And after that boom cannon goes down on the right, Rudy should go up. And hopefully get some good value. Even though he is going to hit a bunch of normal buildings, he'll clear all of them. And this guy doesn't have the best sky shield placement, so it can even flare the ER. And we get a 318. It is a bit more complicated than like the other type of hits, flaring ERs. But it does get faster times. Here just a 1-second win. And we will show that hit again since everything moved pretty fast. Again, the idea is as long as Rudy stays on the right side, whether you flare him early, but in this case we just let him go naturally. First flaring on this side because otherwise there's a chance that Rudy's gonna stay towards the left. So we flared early. Any building here works if there's like a machine gun there or a flame. Using again 3 RCs. And when the flare is almost done, we know that this ER is going to be pretty close to dying. So by the time you drop Rudy and 1 RC on the right side, there's just a straight path towards the top right. And all the while, the left RCs are going to get that ER. We could have maybe taken an extra bow on the right side, because that was a limiting factor. Just Rudy getting that sky shield stuff. But again, all that damage, you can see it in action. One-shotting pretty much any building and maybe even the ER. And we'll go back to some hits. Here we got another match. He does have double sky shields, but again we'll still use Rudy for the far right one. In this case, maybe doing a flare. Can do a couple RCs here. And even though there is a sky shield, I think 3 might be enough. Or instead maybe we'll do 2 on this side. So we'll take 1 RC with Rudy and 3 for those ERs. Using a rifle on each side for those beach boom cannons and see how it goes. Here waiting just a few seconds, dropping Rudy, 1 RC, can flare that machine gun. 2 on this side. And we'll do 1 turret over here. Start some RCs on that side. then do his bomb stuff. You can see him kill so many buildings. And after that, he'll hit the Sky Shield and almost solo the ER. Just waiting on the left one to go down and we'll clear the last. So because Rudy does all the damage, we'll pull a 319. And really fast hits with his bomb stuff. That should be another 1 second win. So either way, still really close hits at 4 ER, but he is a bit faster. It could also be when there's a meta with just a few second wins, waiting until some other tech. Maybe the reason to go 5 ER too. But either way, I think Rudy does help with making hits easier. So whether you get him at 4 ER or 5, I think both work out. Here are some good angles for his bomb stuff, so we could flare him again. 2 RCs on this side. And in this case, maybe 2 rifles. Not any flames, so they'll just kill a few buildings, and then the ER. With that, only 1 RC with Rudy, and that's how we'll start the hit. Dropping him on that side, 1 flare. Almost always with 2 RCs on the left. Get the rifles going. And in this case, drop the other ones. As soon as we get the GB. Get some more bomb stuff too. And we could almost ignore this boom cannon on the left, because they'll get it down. And last bomb stuff, get a 322. Again, doing really fast times with him. At least not a 1 second win, got him by a few. Here we got another base with 2 Sky Shields. But at least no boom cannons on this side, no turrets needed. Could do a pretty similar kind of hit. Because even with rifles on this side, once the flare expires, they're going to go to this ER. A lot more boom cannons on this side. Maybe we'll do 1 turret. Could be for this BC since it's kind of flanking. And we'll try that out. So Rudy and 1 RC, sending that flare. 2 more on this side. And a turret for that BC. We'll do the rifles. Bomb stuff right away. See how much value we get. And a good amount of damage on the ER. Just short of killing it. Could do 1 more right now. Other parts looking okay. Rifles on this ER, RCs on the other. And 326. Getting a bit faster each time. In this case, 1 more win. Also getting that lead. A few stars away from 17. See if we can get that rank up. Got a 17 here. And someone in 5 ER. So we'll try a different type of hit. Because we have the troop damage, it does affect turrets. So we can try using those for that ER. Maybe using a few rifles, RCs for this middle side. And I think Rudy for one of the ERs. Here the left side looks okay. Don't want to take too many RCs. Mainly because we'll need a GB for those turrets. But I think something like this, or maybe even 1 less RC, should work out. We'll get started right now. And on these turrets, a bit close to the ER but not too close. Rifles on the far right. Waiting just a bit since they're faster on the right side. Then drop Rudy on the left. Turrets are looking okay. Searching the bomb stuff. Maybe one more turret on this side. And we can clear the last ER. Turret should get this one down. And a bit slower than the other hits, but still 317. We'll see if it's fast enough. And looks like it's a win. I do think for the most part 5 ER should be a little tougher. Maybe getting 310 slower times. But getting that 17 chest. And now I think saving towards that 5 ER. GB is cool, but probably wanted too much. Especially as you face more and more 5 ERs. Can right away pick up that heavy boost. Won't do much for us, but maybe later when we get HCs. And just about a day or so until 5 ER. But what are you gonna do? Either get Rudy at 4 ER or just save until 5? Again, I think both are good options and maybe just personal preference. But that's gonna be it for today's video. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.